First, last night, the top 6 candidates vying to be California's next governor traded some jabs and some big promises during their first televised debates.
Yeah, they shared thoughts on some of the biggest issues in our community. That, of course, includes cost of living as well as housing. ABC 10 News reporter Tali Latoy breaks down the key moments from the debate.
6 candidates, 1 stage in a debate expected to shape the race. A number of issues were highlighted, but were any of the answers enough to stand out and connect with voters, especially here in San Diego? I spoke with the chair of the San Diego Democratic Party for his insight.
They're scared of me.
The stage was set.
It's debate night in California.
And the stakes high.
This election is about who you can trust to fight for you.
A fight for a seat to lead the state of California. 2 Republicans, Chad Bianco and Steve Hilton, calling for a new beginning in California.
We've had 16 years of one-party rule by these Democrats. It's given us the highest poverty rate, the highest unemployment rate, the highest cost of living in America. It is obviously desperately time for change in California.
Will Rodriguez Kennedy, the chair of the San Diego Democratic Party, weighing in on what he observed.
We saw the Republicans kind of showboating and without an actual plan to forward the state, and in fact, some detrimental plans. What the game is right now is about getting undecided people to a candidate.
The 4 Democrats on stage working to stick out.
California is going through a crisis, and we need someone who knows how to govern in crisis, not someone who's going to need training wheels the moment they walk into the governor's office.
Major key issues for the Golden State on slate: housing. From housing, homelessness, cost of living, every answer an attempt to rise above the rest.
So when you say I'm the only billionaire in the race, yes, but I'm the person who is the change agent in this state.
Rodriguez Kennedy tells me candidates leaning on our local issues would have an edge.
The more they get here, the better it is for them, because they're going to want to pick up the millions of voters that we have here. I have been torn between Javier Becerra and Tom Steyer, and they're very different in terms of approach and in terms of policy.
And with more events ahead of a decision, a candidate will have to lean on those to stand out.
Like, San Diego really is interesting in that all the major issues touch on our local region. And so they need to lean in on that, but they have to lean in on it from a way that makes them think, makes us think that we're being heard.
For ABC 10 News, I'm Tali Latoy.
Thank you, Mr. And the debate stage was missing 2 candidates after they recently dropped out of the race. Earlier this week, former California State Controller Betty Yee ended her campaign. Her exit came as some Democratic leaders warned that a crowded field could split the vote and open the door to an all-GOP general election.
Earlier this month, former Congressman Eric Swalwell suspended his campaign following sexual assault allegations, all of which he's denied. He also resigned from Congress. Governor Gavin Newsom has since announced a special election to fill Swalwell's seat. Last week, we polled voters all across California about the governor's race.
Most of the polling was done before the Swalwell allegations gained widespread attention. The Survey USA poll, done in partnership with the San Diego Union Tribune, shows Democrat Tom Steyer at 21%. Republican Steve Hilton is close behind at 18%, and then Democrat Katie Porter and Republican Chad Bianco clustered in 3rd. Democrats Matt Mahan and Javier Becerra trailing at 4%. Mail ballots are scheduled to go to voters early next month.
You can stay with ABC 10 News for coverage on the race for governor as we inch closer and closer to that June 2nd primary election. Get real-time updates sent right to your mobile device with the free ABC 10 News mobile app.